Hey guys, it's Jem here with your Divine Feminine reading for the week ahead. So as always guys, if you want to deep dive on your own personal either soulmate connection or your own personal reading, let me know and we can obviously arrange you a session. Link is in my bio link is in the description to get access to that. And we're going to go with the Divine Feminine energy today and Spirit's guidance as well as a soul message. So reminding guys that this is very much a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest, and be sure to check out the Divine Masculine too and see which energy you resonate with most this week. Okay, so let us get into it. All right, okay. Now, I'm not going to lie, this first card jumped out very, very quickly, but yes, I do feel as though recently, well, since the last reading at least, the feminines have definitely had a tower, okay? I feel like something has happened that has majorly felt like everything has hit the fan. I'm hearing the word stripped, and I say this because I feel like this is a personal experience for me as well, but I feel like a lot of the feminines have been stripped back this last week. There's been something that's happened and it has literally sent them like beyond words. I'm hearing, like, I'm seeing some of the feminines, like you speechless. You just kind of can't fathom, what is sort of going on, and it's been quite destructive. And this might have to do with a person, might just have to do with an energy, like maybe just energetically you feel like things are falling away. And it has been very turbulent. Like I'm seeing a lot of turbulence here. So I do see though that this was I'm hearing like this was necessary for healing. And I'm hearing like the final tower. So potentially, if you have been going through a lot of these towers this year, feminines, this is kind of that last major, towers are obviously always going to occur in our lives when we're ready for growth, but I feel like this was kind of that last hurdle, at least for this year. And just know that, there is so much good coming from this. And although it feels really destructive and it probably feels really painful for a lot of you, this was absolutely necessary. So I'm feeling like there's a bit of a divide at the moment. Some people feel okay. Some people are feeling really a bit blindsided, a bit shocked, a little bit distraught. So your feelings are valid, feminines. This isn't about this isn't about looking at it and, trying not to be pessimistic, I feel like is the word here, and just trusting that this was for the highest good, okay? And it's easier said than done sometimes. Like I said, don't question your feelings, but this was necessary for a real massive step up, okay? Because we have the Seven of Pentacles here, so there's been things that you've been working on, and, you've been very patient. You've seen some growth, but it hasn't been probably as much as you would have liked. Again, whether this is in a career, a business, a relationship, but something that is stable, like you've been working on that stability. And like I said, this tower's just rolled in and you're like, holy crap, have I just lost everything? All this hard work, has it just literally been destroyed? But this is confirming that, this is still working, and the tower was so this can keep growing. Okay, so this is what I mean about having to trust that this was for the right reason, because what you're asking for is bear a little bit of fruit, and you've been patient, and you're kind of just like, I know there's more to this. Like, I know that there's that success, that abundance, that stability, that thing that I'm manifesting. I know that it's there. I know that it's coming. But I just don't know what to do to make it actually arrive. And so Spirit's come in with this tower and go, well, we need to get rid of this, this, and this. And you have now going in between, like, well, do I still want this, or do I want to try and hold on? So there is a bit of conflicting energy in like the 3D for the feminines at the moment, because it does seem like everything's falling apart and that this just isn't coming to fruition. But this Spirit is like, it is like, please trust us, okay? So it is a real trust game, and believing that what you're seeing in your 3D is not completely accurate at this time. Like I said, I feel like a lot of feminines at the moment, they feel stripped, they feel vulnerable, they feel destroyed, that they've been working so hard, and it just feels like there's never any yielding. But this is to confirm that that's why this tower needed to happen, so this can keep growing and actually bring you what you want. Okay, like I said, you've got a bit and you've been like, I feel like this should be more because of how much work and effort I'm putting into it. And, you know, this is my long-term goal, stability, success, abundance, whatever. You know, why is it just, what's stopping it from coming through? And so whatever this tower got rid of, that was stopping it. Okay, so it's all for growth. Now we do have the Queen of Swords as well, so I feel like some of the feminines have been in some potentially heated discussion, but I do also feel some of them have just been a little bit more cutthroat since this tower because you're a little bit pissy, which is totally understandable. And, you know, I feel like whatever's come up for you, like, you know, this is very much a quick-witted, a little bit sarcastic, but very clear and very powerful person. But, you know, the Queen of Swords energy is, I will cut you if you fuck with me kind of stuff, okay? And I do feel as though feminines have kind of come back into this power because it's a protective thing, okay? So if you are looking at all this destruction and you are angry, it is valid, but try not to let yourself get carried away in this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords, like I said, she's very powerful and she knows what she wants, but you do have the tendency to cut people with your words and situations when you aren't standing in your power, okay? So this is about standing in your power, but not letting that sword get too carried away, not letting that mind get too carried away, not letting yourself fall into the beliefs that everything has to have like a logical approach and that some things are going on here that you just can't see, okay? So just because you can't see it doesn't mean you go cutting people. All right, so like I said, stay in your queen, but just try and come from that place of a bit more love and compassion as opposed to that fight, like that, like, yeah, I'm seeing like sword cuts, like almost like get out of my way. Okay, so like I said, it is valid to feel upset right now, it is valid to feel hurt, it is valid to feel frustrated, but just again, be sure not to go and project that onto others and bring others down and hurt other people's feelings, okay? Go within and stand in your power and honor how you're feeling. All right, because we have the Hangman as well. So again, this isn't necessarily a time for movement. This is a time for healing. This is a time for allowing answers and situations to clear. It's allowing this tower to finish its crumble and then, you know, be able to look at what's left in the ruins. It's able to just pause and understand that, yes, the 3D world seems like a shit show at the moment, but for whatever reason, you still feel like everything is going on. You know, there's this confusion, I feel like, between where you're at, because you're kind of just like, I thought this is what I wanted, and it's just fallen apart, and I don't know. And this is why this energy now is calling you to come back and just chill, go within, look at what parts of you need healing around this, look at where you've maybe, you know, gone to that Queen of Swords energy, that behavior, you know, what's shown up for you that you can work on healing, where have you abandoned yourself, where has this tower had to happen for you, what were you holding on to that wasn't serving your growth, okay? This is a time to really look at all these sort of parts and go, you know what, yeah, I can see why this has happened, and I know this is for a higher reason. So not a lot of movement for you feminines this week, okay? It's going to feel probably a little bit frustrating, but like I said, there's something really big going on behind the scenes, because this would not have been as impactful if it was nothing, okay? So just trust that what you've been working towards is still okay. Yes, it has shown you bits and pieces, and you've maybe considered giving up, but this is just saying this tower is just to remove anything that's not supporting that to grow even bigger, okay? To grow into that 10, that success, that treasure chest, all right? So really just watch your words, watch your thoughts, and watch your behaviors this week, feminine. Observe rather than react, and you will get through this, okay? So let's go to Spirit's guidance. Okay, so we have focus on service. So your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and all that you do. So what I'm getting from Spirit is to really just focus on your passion this week. Focus on your purpose. Where can you put your time into something that's rewarding? Okay, where can you help someone else? Like if you are working in like a service industry, just go to work and try not to let the thoughts of what's going on in your personal life affect you. Just be present. Go and actually, get together with your friends or family and just focus on listening and talking and sharing, where can you be of service to yourself and others, Sort of try to steer away from what the illusion is at the moment that everything's bad. And wrong and falling apart, and instead go and follow your heart and do something of a service nature. Okay, and you'll feel a lot more grounded, you'll feel a lot more better. And then what do you desire? So you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. So we do have the 11/11 portal and a new moon coming up this week as well, guys. So I said 11/11 on 11/11. So this is about looking at all this destruction and taking that time to now look and reflect and go, what do I truly want? What do I truly want? And what do I want? Not what my parents want, not what my friends think I want, not what society thinks I want. What do I want? How do I want life to look? And what is going to get me there and what is not going to serve it? Okay, this is that Queen of Swords energy where it can be helpful, about being completely logical and cutting out whatever is not going to get you there. Okay, being open-minded to the fact that maybe what you thought you wanted in a person or a thing can come from somewhere else in a better way. So really trust your guides and your spirit team this week and just be as clear as possible on what you want. Like I said, don't project that out. Express any feelings, any fears, whatever to your guides, but just get super clear on what you want in all life areas and go, you know what? However this shows up to me will be the right thing. Okay? And just trust. So let's get a soul message to finish this off. It's time to take charge again, feminines, because I do feel like you've gotten a bit lost, but like I said, Spirit will always bring you back. A new love is coming your way, yet in order for this to manifest, you must first release the past. Are you ready? All it takes is a conscious desire to do so. Okay, now this could be love in the sense of just a passion. This could be love in just falling in love with yourself. This could be love in physical sense. So like I said, if you feel like you've lost a person or a situation, again, sometimes you've just got to let go and just trust that it will come around if it's meant to again. Otherwise, there's something better. All right, there is always something better. So keep trust. Keep faith, feminines. This is all going to pass. Everything does. But yeah, like I said, just get super clear on what you want. Take a step back. Give back to yourself and just know that this has just created that next step to what you want. Okay? All right, guys. Have a good week. And if you are struggling at all, please reach out to me. We can look at doing some healing or getting more clarity on this. So, yeah, you know where to find me. Comment below if this was helpful. Take care.